As for Samdech Hun Sen, why is he making moves like this today? If we look at the overall picture of his actions, he's building on what he's done today. Another thing he posted was a remembrance of the 48th anniversary. 48 years since the overthrow of power, the Khmer Rouge sacrificed their lives to create peace, to liberate the people. That's their story. They are demanding gratitude from the Cambodian people because I'm the one who made Cambodia have freedom today, and they used the same day to attack Thailand, saying that I helped the leaders of Thailand, emphasizing what the spokesman said, that there has never been an era in Thailand where there has been no Cambodia. Because Cambodia is now in the Hun Sen era, and Hun Sen is trying to highlight the past. And the status that oppresses the three Thai leaders, Yingluck, Thaksin, Ang Ing said, this is clear, this is what Hun Sen did today, but what Hun Sen did not do, what is it? And we must be aware of Hun Sen's tricks, all kinds of poison, what he has done to Cambodia throughout his life. It is certain it is a fight when he was a soldier, Cambodia, you finish primary school. He was a soldier who fought, He was a Khmer Rouge, then broke away from the Khmer Rouge and went to Vietnam. Vietnam brought him in, and together they fought until Vietnam used its influence and power to support him. In the end, he became prime minister at the age of 33. Hun Sen became prime minister at 33 and lost his left eye. That's the heroic story from his past. Once he had influence and power, what happened? Hun Sen then established a regime where he held absolute power. He made it look like a democracy, but the opposition parties were all suppressed, and the media was completely shut down. Just recently, 2 websites were closed. This is the Hun Sen regime. As for the monarchy in Cambodia today, the real status is that Hun Sen is also the president of the Privy Council. So what is the relationship with the Cambodian monarchy? Scholars have clearly analyzed that it is, in fact, the Hun Sen regime. This is Hun Sen today. His position of power is like that of a prime minister, but it's not actually the prime minister. It's as if he's the prime minister, and even more than that, he's the godfather of power in Cambodia. He even boasts about it himself. Remember? Do you remember? In the clip where he tried to respond to Kunsondi and Kunjataporn. He couldn't even remember. I'm not the prime minister, but I still have power. What can I do? He was showing off his own power, and what he did was create a mafia state. Up until now, it's turned into Scamodia. The interests of call center gangs, scammers, and even illegal gambling dens laundering money, all tied to people close to him, some of whom are his financial backers. In his circle, there are even people who own casinos. This is the Hun Sen family's interest system in Cambodia. Now what he is being attacked and pressured by domestic political trends is because the economy is not good. Some parts are collapsing like a bubble bursting, and politics are seen as being weak to neighboring countries. Cambodia, the voice of Phu Fox Island, let Cambodia go, let Vietnam go. No action. So he had to try to show that he was uniting the people of the nation, and in the end, he covered up the issue of online crime, which the UN, according to reports from United Nations agencies, found to be a global hub that can't be resolved because it's tied to the interests of the Hun Sen regime. So he stirred up nationalist sentiment to target Thailand. That is the main objective. And that's where the planning and actions, as we've seen in this case, come from. The border between Cambodia and Vietnam. This is an island, right? It's an island that Cambodia lost to Vietnam, and there was no fuss or trouble at all. And now they're trying to take the border area between Thailand and Cambodia. Phu Quoc Island originally belonged to the Khmers, you see? From the very beginning, it was theirs. But after that, what happened? On social media, people have summarized the story. Hun Sen gave Phu Quoc Island to Vietnam, How did that happen? The Khmers didn't dare stand up to Vietnam, and in the end, they just drew the border as you see it now. It's really unbelievable. They just handed it over to Vietnam just like that. And Phu Quoc is really beautiful, you know. Now, Vietnam is promoting it as a tourist city. So why doesn't Hun Sen try to get it back? He's completely silent, not making any noise at all. But then they turn around and make a fuss about taking it back from Thailand. See, this has happened many times. Whenever there's an incident along the Cambodia-Vietnam border, Cambodian government officials just back down. For example, this incident here, this happened in 2015. It was about the border between Cambodia and Vietnam. The Vietnamese side wouldn't give in, and the Cambodians wanted to settle there and claim the land for themselves in the end. Cambodia couldn't do anything. They couldn't do anything to Vietnam. This is an example. This is the kind of problem Cambodia has with its neighbors. They couldn't do anything to Vietnam, but when it comes to Thailand, there were times when they couldn't do anything to Thailand either, though in some eras they could. That's why they have to stir things up in this era. And then when that audio clip came out, it turned out that people on social media in Vietnam, they took this audio clip and posted it on Vietnamese social media. The comments from Vietnamese netizens were all about criticizing and condemning, saying things like, Hun Sen doesn't have a wife, so why is he messing with them? They kept criticizing and condemning him in every way possible. On top of that, some Vietnamese people even encouraged Thailand to take a hard stance against Cambodia. They're annoyed because of this kind of behavior, not because of the 30 years, the 3 decades he's been in power. Instead of governing and developing the country to improve the lives of Cambodians, he's been playing political games, consolidating power, establishing his own regime, and focusing on the interests of himself and his family. And now, when problems arise, it's because of his own son. They're being pressured about scammers, money laundering, and online crime, which have made Cambodia a global hub. So the way to cover things up and hold on to power is to make Thailand the enemy. This is Hun Sen's method. And it's not just Thailand that has problems with Cambodia. Cambodia also has issues with Vietnam, but they don't dare to act tough with them, even when Hun Sen has traveled abroad. He was even hit in the face with a shoe. It was later found out that the person who threw it was a former Khmer soldier. That was an incident from the past. Yes, in the past, in 2022, this incident happened when he traveled abroad. And Hun Sen's usual tactic is to make things up. One moment it's about Thai costumes, then it's about something else that he wants to register as Cambodian. Then he accuses Thailand of claiming things as Cambodian, or says Thailand is claiming Khmer or Cambodia. Right now, Cambodian casinos are seeing a huge drop in customers, to the point where they've had to organize flights to bring gamblers from Thailand to Siem Reap, and then on to Poi Pit, just like we've reported before. This is according to a UN report, which even marks it on the map as the center of scams for Cambodia, right on the border, see? And whether it's Phnom Penh or Sihanoukville, Cambodia can't do anything to fix it. So just how serious is this? It's so serious that the influence of these groups, the ones in control who are connected to people close to those in power. There are various cases where legal action can't be taken against this group. For example, the kidnapping of Chinese businessmen, and even mafia gangs who threaten to take over Sihanoukville, acting aggressively. Nothing can be done about it in Cambodia because they share mutual interests. So it's no surprise why this has grown into such a big industry that it's now called Scambodia. This is the real core issue facing Cambodia. Meanwhile, Cambodia's leaders just keep getting richer and richer, while ordinary Cambodians have to come work in Bangkok or in other provinces of Thailand just to earn a minimum wage that's higher than what they could get in Cambodia, just to survive. All the while, Hun Sen's inner circle keeps amassing more and more wealth. This is how ASEAN sees Thailand. Just look at Hun Sen's collection of luxury watches. He's been heavily criticized by the international community. They actually monitor which model each of his watches is and how much it would cost if it's genuine, which of course they are. This one, for example, is over $800,000. And if you look at each model, is it a collection? We're talking tens of millions here. Meanwhile, Cambodian workers have to come to Thailand to look for minimum wage jobs, and Cambodian vendors now have to bear all sorts of burdens. There are so many different measures. The Cambodian economy is facing problems, and on top of that, they've even banned the import of fruits and vegetables from Thailand into Cambodia. This is the behavior of Cambodia's leaders. Kun Paromia, the former Thai foreign minister, even said that the Hun Sen regime has been oppressing and exploiting the Cambodian people in so many ways.
Because Cambodian society has always been exploited by your family. All the wealth never reaches the people. Samdech Hun Sen, his son, his family, and just a handful of close friends are the ones taking advantage of the Cambodian people. So, don't add to the suffering and hardship of Cambodians by not allowing them to come work in Thailand to improve their quality of life. At the same time, it also helps
develop Thailand's economy, so it's beneficial for both sides. But if Samdech Hun Sen and his son want to harm the Cambodian people by calling them back, then they'll just call them back. Or if they want to destroy this relationship, that's up to them. This is according to Kazit Paromia, former foreign minister of Thailand. And most recently, in Cambodia, Fake News, a Cambodian media outlet, reported today that Cambodia's Minister of Defense, General T. Seha, spoke during the ceremony commemorating the 47th anniversary of the beginning of the overthrow of the Khmer Rouge regime. Today, he called on Thai people who do business and live in Cambodia to continue their lives and trade as usual. And what he said was good. He asked everyone to be patient and understanding and not to worry about being affected by the dispute between Thailand and Cambodia. General T. Seha said that the conflict is a matter for the military and national security, and that it is something the defense ministries must resolve among themselves. It does not involve civilians. He urged Cambodians not to discriminate against Thais in Cambodia. He said the Cambodian government will not stir up anti-Thai sentiment or oppose Thai businesses. This was stated by General T. Seha, the Cambodian minister. Let me just say this. I want to point out that what you said is correct, but in reality, the ones who are actually preventing Thai fruits and vegetables from entering Cambodia are the Cambodian authorities themselves. We have never banned Cambodian fruits and vegetables from coming in, and people can also come here to work. We have never expelled Cambodian workers from Thailand. So if you say something and actually follow through with it, that would be truly admirable. So today, where exactly is the obstacle? Whose authority is it under? In Cambodia, do they really have unified authority? Because what they say and what they do are not the same. That's the situation in Cambodia today. As for Thailand, we confirm that we have never closed the Thai-Cambodian border checkpoint. This is from the CCSA. The Emergency Operations Center today released a statement on the results of daily situation monitoring. Mr. Marty today confirmed that Thailand has never closed the border between Thailand and Cambodia. The measures that have been implemented are simply to control entry and exit and to make adjustments.
No one has ever been stuck at the border, okay? This is related to the measures that are currently being implemented on the Cambodian side of the border. As you all probably know, Cambodia has announced the suspension of all imports of vegetables and fruits from Thailand at every border checkpoint since the 17th. The Thai government is not ignoring this issue and has ordered the relevant agencies to implement measures.
Let me emphasize, Thailand has not closed the Cambodian side. Rear Admiral Surisak has provided additional information. The measures taken by the Thai side are being carried out appropriately according to the situation in each area.
Currently, I want to emphasize that the actions taken by the Thai side have only proceeded through the first two steps, which are limiting the number of people and restricting the time based on humanitarian principles and efforts to alleviate the hardships of local residents. Another point is the impact on workers and farmers in the area. The Thai side would like to stress that we have measures in place to provide assistance and relief. For those affected, especially workers, the Ministry of Labor is ready to support and help find replacement jobs for those impacted. You can contact the Provincial Labor Office for assistance. These are the measures from the Thai side. And right now, what we have prohibited is working in casinos, which has been in effect since the 17th. Another measure that has been relaxed is opening the border checkpoint earlier than usual, which is set for 6 o'clock.
Until 8 a.m. to allow students to cross over to study in Cambodia. Overall, the atmosphere has been good. Students have been able to cross over to attend school in Cambodia as usual. Then, around 9 a.m., when the Cambodian officials opened the border gate, a large number of Thais and Cambodians quickly crossed the border into Thailand. People are able to travel, but what we are prohibiting is casino and entertainment venue workers in Poi Phet.
This restriction is still in effect, And do you know what method they use? They sneak across the border through natural routes, risking getting caught. Some of them even fly to Cambodia, landing at Siem Reap Airport, and then continue by car. There are also reports that some casinos have already closed. Right now, some of the casinos in Poi Phet have shut down, and many casinos have adjusted their measures. Some have changed their strategies to attract Thai gamblers, as I mentioned earlier. But according to the latest information, it was actually a casino employee in Poi Phet who revealed this. Let's listen to what the casino staff in Poi Phet had to say. Oh, are all the casinos open? Only some of them, actually. And what about Thais? Are there still a lot of Thais working there? Most of them have already left now. Oh, so mostly it's...
Yes, with the Thai side over there. The Thai side, why is that? Because the signal, the internet signal and all that, it's not very good. Both the internet and everything else. And are there still people coming to play or anything? Yes, there are. There are Chinese people and there are also Thais. So there are still Thais going in, right? But how they get in, I don't really know. Oh, I heard that now the casino is organizing.
Are there promotions for people to fly in by plane or anything like that? Do you know about that? No? And most of the people who come in, did they come in before? Oh, so they've been here since before the border was closed, and they've just stayed for a long time, right? So what's the reason you came back? Well, it's getting tough again. Oh, maybe because it might close. How you want them handle this issue?
Well, I just want things to go back to normal, so it'll be easier to work. After this, I'm not sure what I'll do at home. Maybe just take a break, just rest. This is an employee who used to work at a casino in Poi Phet, sharing their experience with us. And there's also a recent report saying that right now, at least 3 casinos in Poi Phet have temporarily closed down. Some casinos that are still open have had to reduce their operating space to match the lower number of customers, because most of the people who used to go there were Thai. Now that Thailand has put measures in place to ban Thais from gambling, the customers have disappeared. This is the effect, you see? That's why those in power in Cambodia are scrambling right now.
You can now support Top News in bringing you the truth by simply clicking the Super Thanks button and choosing the amount you'd like to contribute. Thank you.